Okay, now we talk about the Mandela effect and evidence of this effect in the Bible. I think it's Joshua 10:13 when he was asking for a long day, when the sun and moon stood still for a whole day and did not go down. So I was saying that for you to realize that effect, yeah, it's like you saying to yourself, I feel as if I've just lived 12 hours, so I expected the sun to be down by now, but it's still up in the sky. Then you start to realize that something miraculous is happening. So the people of the book, they'll attribute that to the Almighty. So it is a miraculous event that you attribute to the Almighty. And you know the Almighty is present when you start to see events like that. So when you are close to your deity, your creator, you're gonna experience that. And that's why some of you would say that these effects are signs that there is a presence that's approaching us. Maybe Almighty, we don't know. But other people seem to think that this is down to an evil presence. And obviously, the scripture does say that evil does have the ability to do miracles, but so does the good. So you need to be careful and make sure you classify every effect that you experience. Make sure you kind of like classify, is it coming from a good source or a bad source, if you like, and then what's good, what's bad, that's subjective and it's relative to you, the observer. So and then you obviously have your personal connection to your creator. So if you do experience an event like that, where collectively everybody remembers going through something, but then turns out that they didn't, like Joshua 10:13, where everybody remember going through 12 hours, but it turns out that they didn't. Is that what happened? Yeah. Then, yeah, I would get religious too if I didn't have today's technology. So they experienced this effect thousands of years ago before they had the knowledge we have today. But the thing is, we have the knowledge we have today, but we still get religious when we feel this effect. So things like this have been happening for ages. So now, if you're a historian, an astronomer, you need to see what was happening in the stars and galaxies around the time of Joshua, chronologically speaking, that is similar to what's happening now. Are there events that are heavenly events, if you like, that are lining up the same way now as there was at the time of Joshua? Yeah, because people are seeing time being displaced here, so people are talking about guys dying, and then turns out that they didn't and they die later on. So you're experiencing these discrepancies, and this effect is starting to happen now, and it's as if it was starting to happen it's as if it happened at the time of Joshua. So what's common between this time and the time of Joshua? That's one thing that you guys need to research. But as for me, I just take everything as it comes. Like if I experience something like that, yeah, you're freaked out, but if it's something beyond you, yeah, I just go with it. I don't. I mean, if I'm missing time, then obviously I have to change my alertness. Yeah. So if I've been cooking something on the stove for 2 minutes and I expect it to be finished in an hour, and the alarm comes on to tell me it's finished, well, I just, whether I expected an hour or not, I just jump into action and just switch off the stove before it burns. So you just adjust accordingly, because otherwise there's no point sitting there bitching about it. Nothing ain't gonna change, so just go with it and just adjust to every situation as it comes until you find out the true reason for it. Yeah, I mean, we don't need mass hysteria here. We need to keep a level head. So if it is the work of God, then of course we'll experience the Most High, and you won't be able to deny that. Yeah, if you've seen all these signs and then somebody comes along and proves that he's done it, that's the Most High.